Hey friends, welcome back to the Data Crunch podcast. I'm your host Vadym, and today we're shining a light on one of the most common traps in modern analytics, and probably the most overlooked: copy-paste reporting. Well, you know the drill. Someone needs a dashboard update, so you open an old one, duplicate the tab, tweak a filter or two, and move on. Easy, right? Except it comes with hidden costs. And joining me today is Ruslan, our head of product here at OX. Ruslan, it's great to have you back. Have you ever seen a team drown in duplicated dashboards?
Thanks, Vadim. Glad to be back. Oh, yes. I've seen teams with 20 versions of the same weekly report floating around, and different fonts, different filters, and nobody's sure which one the CEO looked at.
Yikes. And I know this sounds like a small thing, but it adds up. Before we dig into the why and how, a quick reminder: if you're into real talk on data culture, process, and strategy, hit subscribe on YouTube or your favorite podcast app. New episodes drop every Thursday. All right, Ruslan, let's lay the groundwork. What exactly do we mean by copy paste reporting?
Sure. Copy paste reporting is when analysts duplicate old dashboards, reports, or queries to speed things up. It's quick, familiar, and doesn't require a thinking logic. But the problem is, those reports often carry outdated assumptions, old filters, or hard coded values. Over time, they drift from reality so far.
Right. And when that happens over and over, you end up with a Frankenstack of reporting logic that no one really understands.
Yeah, exactly. The more people copy paste, the harder it is to tell where the truth lives. And suddenly, every metric has three different versions.
Yeah. All right. Let's now unpack this important question. Why do teams keep duplicating reports in the first place?
Well, because it feels fast. You need a new report. Just take last week's, tweak the filters, rename the tab, and boom, you're done. But the quick win often leads to long-term chaos.
Yeah, totally agree. It's like rearranging your messy desk, but just stacking everything into a new pile. It's temporarily cleaner, but structurally worse.
Yes, I think it's pretty valuable to break down what you're actually copying. So here's the thing: when you copy a report, you are not just copying layout, you are copying old logic that might be outdated, flawed assumptions that were never revisited, naming conventions that confuse new team members. It feels like a spider web of misaligned metrics.
Yeah, absolutely. And nobody wants to touch it because nobody really knows how it works anymore. You know what? I heard that some folks believe that copying reports saves time. Is that actually true?
Short term, maybe, but long term, it's a technical debt bomb. Every copy creates another liability. Also, some people think that templates solve everything. Well, the answer is templates help. Let's be honest, but only if they are maintained. A stale template is just a bad report on repeat.
So, the lesson here is to maintain your templates better, guys. With that, let's do a little self diagnosis. What are some signs your team has a copy paste issue?
Okay, here are a few, red flags. The first one, you have more than 5 final report version 2.3 dashboards. The second one, multiple teams report different numbers for the same KPI. The third one, analysts spend their time reconciling a report instead of doing analysis. And the last but not least, people are afraid to update anything because they don't want to break it.
Yeah, that's a common issue. So for those who are listening to us, guys, if this sounds familiar, you're not alone.
Yeah, totally. Now I want to share a quick, and relevant story about a media company. They had 60 recurring reports manually generated each month. Many of them were near, identical, pretty similar. After consolidated those into just 8 standardized templates, they saved around, 30 hours per week and reduced team confusion dramatically.
Pretty impressive. I guess that's not just time saved, it's sanity restored and more time for actual analysis, not busy work. All right, so what can teams do to escape this loop and finally break the copy paste cycle?
Well, here are a few strategies that work. Start with templates. Do not reinvent, standardize. Assign owners. Shared reports need someone responsible for accuracy. Use version control. Keep change logs, track edits, and so on. Educate your team. Make sure people understand the why behind behind each metric. And the last one, audit regularly. Set reminders to clean up and deprecate old report which you don't need anymore. Keep in mind, these tips are not technical fixes, they are cultural. And that is where most reporting problems live actually.
Well, that's a great breakdown. Thank you, Ruslan. If this episode hits close to home, here's the good news. You can fix it, guys. If you want a platform that replaces chaos with clarity, check out OXBI at ox.com. Our platform helps you move from duplicated manual chaos to automated, version-controlled, and verified reporting. And if you want a ready-made head start, grab OX Data Marts on GitHub, open source connectors for data analysts. Collect any marketing, financial, or CRM data into Google Sheets or BigQuery for free.
And remember this, consistency beats speed, especially when speed creates rework.
Well said. Thanks, Ruslan, and thanks to you guys for listening. Drop us a like and share your copy-paste reporting stories in the comments. We'll catch you guys next week on the Data Crunch podcast. Bye for now.